Project Fanboy proudly presents our coverage of the DC panels at MegaCon 2010.
Right over in the aisle.
Really enjoyed Toy Rock, Lost Italian by Tucci.
Yep.
Any chance we might see a second season with Tucci involved or another war comic with him?
Possible.
And if not, maybe have him write and draw a Batman book?
Everything's possible. Is he still doing your Jonah Hex? Is he doing
It just came out.
It did just come out.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
And one more question. What's the future and hold for the co-features? I know there's something going on. There's going to be a reboot or something.
No, it's not. It's just what I call an evolving process, and we're trying to find new characters to put in the back. We've got somebody new coming in, a storyline called The Coven taking place in the back of Teen Titans, and we're looking at rotating features right now in action. Questions still in the back of Detective. Some of the ones right now, and then I think Adventure also will still be running some extra pages on that too.
Sweet.
So it's still in business. Standing up in the back. Yeah. Sure. Yes.
You sort of touched on this earlier with the Legion question, but DC sort of seems to have an either-or mentality with regards to Hawkman. Like it can either be Hunter
Wait.
or hater.
Ethan, what do you think of Hawkman?
I think he's great.
Okay. Do you think there's anything wrong with Hawkman?
No.
Do you think if he was alive right now, should we change him in any way?
No.
Okay, we're done. Okay, blue shirt right there. Yep.
I had to check what color was mine.
Yeah. I know you just hired Wolverine. Is that Wolverine?
No, this is the Bull Shark. It's a character I do. I guess.
Oh, okay.
But back to the Billy Tucci question. The other guy was. I spoke to Billy before I came in here, and he said since it worked so well last year, he wanted me to ask in panel if he could do another issue with Jonah Hex.
Well, let me ask you that. Billy should grow a pair of balls. How much is he paying you?
It depends on your answer, I think. I don't think I'm getting much out of the balls.
If I say yes, do we split the pay?
We can work on that.
It's just dinner at Taco Bell.
That all kidding aside, Billy did an amazing job on the new issue of Hex, and oh my God, yeah, if he wants to do another one, he's got another one. I mean, the book is great because we can get guys like J.H. Williams and Darwin Cook and Billy Tucci, and we can let them take their time with the stories because they're done in ones. And so yeah, when Billy's up again, we'd love to have Billy again.
What about Ethan?
Love to have you, but he's busy.
Ethan's busy.
God, all Ethan has to do is say, I'd really like to do this, and it's there. We'll make sure there's a script. Yeah, I mean, it's one of these books that it's so great for us because there's so many wonderful artists that, if they're drawing one thing for a particular long period of time, they want to take a break, or they love Westerns and they want to try out the character, and we're open for that. And that's why we got guys like Brian Stelfreeze and J.H. and like Darwin. Darwin's a guy that everybody wants, and he's like, I really want to draw an issue of Hex. So what am I going to say? I'm like, sure. We'll give it to you. And so it's a great book in that respect.
Right over here, Richard.
What's happening with Booster Gold?
Well, where do they go from Booster Gold? Booster Gold, we know that Dan's coming off for a period of time. Keith Giffen with Jay DeMattis is taking over on the writing side. And it ties into one of the new bi-weekly series that one of those writers might be involved in. Okay? How's that sound?
Is it a complete change around from the time?
No, the time storyline is very key, and there's a lot of what's happening in Booster Gold that plays very big into DC Universe in 2011. And since he's a time traveler, he knows what happens there before you do. Orange, shirt, right ahead. Yes.
After the Cutter arc of Detective wraps up, are we going to see a Batwoman ongoing?
We'll give you a medical one, and we're weighing out any options. We'll get back to you. Okay. Black Lantern in the back.
Are there any plans for more free comic book days?
giveaways that will start off the story?
Well, the free comic book day giveaway we're doing this year is the War of the Supermen Zero, which leads to the War of the Supermen. That takes place in the month of May. The entire storyline takes place in the month of May. But also we're hoping it becomes a good jump-on point. The other thing we're also doing, Brightest Day Zero. Right? Right? He's asked that. That's April, right? April's out. April's out. April's out. Brightest Day Zero, which is an oversized book. I think it's, but we're trying to do it at a lower price point so that people can really sample it and then get involved and get excited about everything that's coming out of Blackest Night. Also, Blackest Night #8 is at $3.99, but it's an oversized book with a fold out. Okay, great turn again.
Right, DC Entertainment.
Yeah.
Is it going to be limited to animated films, or are you going to go with live action? Something like we saw, like Smallville recently with the Justice Society.
Yeah. What we're trying to do really, what Entertainment is really taking the concepts that we create at DC Comics and making sure that the other areas in Warner Brothers, whether it's the film, DVD division, television division, really understand what they are and able to grow them the same way we grow them in the books. Okay. Lady in the back.
I'm a real big fan of Jaime's Blue Beetle, and I'm really sad to see his co-feature go. Any chance we'll see him in another co-feature outside of Teen Titans?
I think I'd like to see him part of a team soon.
Outsiders.
No. Outside's is crowded. But yes, we'll see more of Jaime really soon.
All right.
Okay, right over there. Over there. You got to wrap. Okay, let's go. 5 more. Go. Yes, sir. You.
First, I want to say you guys did a great job on the animation of the Spectre. And I was wondering, are there any plans for Captain Marvel or physically internationally animated films?
I think they're looking at this slate right now. We had the Crisis one come out, Under the Hood come out. It's coming out soon, which is the Red Hood story. I'm not sure what's on the slate or not, but I know anything that people talk about, it's in play. Captain Marvel is always something that's being discussed. Okay, one Marvel guy, because we didn't pick anything before.
I just want to know what the next projects or product might be.
What's your next project might be?
I have something in development with Gail Simone right now.
All right.
And I've got...
No, you just talked about in general terms.
In general terms, I have a creator-owned series coming out through Wildstorm.
There we go, too. Okay. Super girl, guys, girl. Definitely girl. Okay. We don't know. They're actually, like I said, they're talking about this series. There's been discussions about doing either Teen Titans or another version of the Young Teens in animation, but nothing locked in yet. They've also looked at some of the things for DVD for Teen Titans as well. And that's the point, there was a point there for a while, but I mean, nothing firm yet. Nothing firm. Sir.
How will the co-features be collected if everything's going to trade?
If it's a strong, straight story, it'll be collected as its own entity. If it's something that's tied to the particular stories that they're on, they'll be collected with the books themselves. Or if you buy both of them, we'll buy both, like both. Okay, one last question. Who's got the last one for me? Let's go right there. Sir, make it a good one.
What's the status of Grant Morrison's multiverse project?
He is moving on it. We've seen material and story on his Earth 1, 2, 3, 4 storyline, which is a pretty exciting one. His Earth 2 storyline is a good one, and there's a couple of Earths that we haven't seen yet that are part of it as well. But it's something that we're excited about, and like I said, if we're going to do Elseworlds, this is the way to do it. Thank you, everybody.